friends, fellow beer geeks. I am Wes, the craft beer geek, and tonight I have a beer for you from New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is part of their Lips of Faith series. This is a collaboration between New Belgium Brewing and Red Rock Brewing. I'm going to have trouble pronouncing this, but I'll give it a try. Paardebloem, maybe, is how this is pronounced. It is an ale brewed with peach juice, grains of paradise, and dandelion greens, blended with wood-aged beer. Comes in at 9% alcohol by volume and is in this 22-ounce bomber. And I believe this was $7.99 for this bomber. New Belgium just recently came to Florida, so we're getting their beers now, and I'm slowly working my way through trying several of them that I haven't tried before, and this is one of them that I haven't tried before, so I thought I would go ahead and try another one of their sort of higher end sort of beers and see what it's like. So I'm excited to get this cracked open into a glass and see what it's all about. I'm not exactly sure what the style of this beer is beyond what the description was on the front there. So let's see what we got. Okay, so as far as looks, we have a very nice, strong yellow color. Good bit of carbonation streaming up from the bottom of the glass. Had about a one-finger white head on it. It's fading pretty rapidly, not sticking around. But it does have a nice, pretty color to it, as I said. It's slightly cloudy, but for the most part, it's pretty clear. Let's see what the aroma is like. Definitely has a strong fruity aroma, a stone fruit sort of peachy sort of aroma to it. Very definitely, it's almost has a smell of sort of a lambic to it. It has that sort of sour, slightly sour fruit smell to it. A little bit of maybe a wheat aroma to it. A little bit of a banana estery sort of aroma. So I'm excited to give this one a taste and see what it's like. So cheers. Enjoy. Yeah, it's quite an interesting flavor going on there. Right up front, you do get a lot of that fruitiness, like a peach nectar sort of flavor, and then sort of near the middle of the finish, middle of the tongue, you get sort of that prickliness, a little bit of the spiciness of it. It's almost like a wheat beer with some fruit in it. I don't know if there's any wheat in here. It does have sort of a farmhouse ale sort of, wet hay, barnyard sort of flavor to it. Very nice and light and refreshing, very summery. This definitely seems like a warm weather kind of beer. It does not give any impression that it's 9%. It does have a pretty light body for being 9%. It's not real thick and syrupy and sticky. It's pretty much a nice medium body. Good bit of carbonation there, sort of scrubbing the tongue so it doesn't sort of lumber around there. As this warms up, I'm getting a slight hint of alcohol in the nose. I'm starting to feel it a little bit now that I've drunk a few ounces of it. So it's definitely there. But this would be a really great beer to pair with sort of like a roasted chicken or maybe some sort of pork or something like that. It's a really nice, flavorful beer that's not real strong, but it definitely has a very complex flavor, but nothing is sort of overwhelming as far as flavors. It would blend well with the flavors you would get from your meal, I think, really well. So that's a nice thing for this. This is sort of a sweet, fruity, malty sort of beverage, so I think maybe something with some more spices in it would be really, really good with this meal. Yeah, just a pretty good Belgian style sort of ale. Got a little bit of funkiness there, a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of extra sort of spiciness going on. Just really tasty. So with that being said, I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name of this beer again. I'm probably sure I'm murdering it. But the collaboration between New Belgium and Red Rock, I'm going to go 8 out of 10 on this. I like it pretty good. Like I said, something I think would be really good with a meal. Maybe not as much by itself, but really would be nice with a meal, I think. So if you're looking for something sort of Belgian-y to pair with a meal, I definitely recommend this one. It's like I said, it's got a lot going on flavor-wise, but it's not overpowering in any way flavor-wise, so it's not gonna sort of overshadow the food. It's going to pair really nicely with things. So this is I'm recommending this as sort of a pairing kind of beer. I want to thank you for watching another episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review, you can find lots more over on craftbeergeek.com, and if you would, please use the Amazon shopping link there on craftbeergeek.com. We'll get a small commission from anything you purchase. It's completely anonymous. We won't know who bought what. So no worries there if you're doing some holiday shopping coming up in the next month or so. I want to thank you for that in advance, and thank you to those of you who have already used the link. Helps us out, helps us buy new equipment and whatnot. So yeah, I want to leave you with please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.